we going? Right. Ooh.
On the left side.
On the left, right. Oh, God.
Do you have any questions?
No, no questions. Just... No, sir, you know, I really want to acknowledge Dr. Bihari, President of the Medical Association, Dr. Bihari, and all the doctors and whatnot. Yeah. Oh. Yes, I'm about to take it. Okay, not too hard, eh? Oh, God.
Take a deep breath. Slow deep breath. Alright. Finish. Okay. Sorry, I have a sweetie to give me.
You have a sweetie by chance?
You know, only Ian Alleyne, my friends, can make the vaccine entertaining. Ian Alleyne joins me now via the Zoom, a man who really needs no introduction. What can I say? You know, this is Ian Alleyne, public figure, great friend, colleague of mine in media. Ian, great to see you this morning.
Oh my God, I'm on CNC3.
Listen.
Special good morning. So
Yes,
millions of viewers.
Yes.
But Jay, you looking real nice, boy.
Well, Ian,
you
what?
take the vaccine or what?
Well, Ian, Ian, as what you show, I mean, you can't.
You know, your viewers, all those that are listening to everybody who's listening to you.
Yeah.
A special good. It's already an honor to be on your show this morning.
It is an honor to have you on. I mean, listen, you can't be the cleanest man alone on TV. You know, I have to make sure I step up. You understand?
Nah, watch me. I ain't lying. You're saying something this morning with our outfit.
Thanks a lot.
Nah, you come out. So tell me now, talk to me.
Well, I mean, you were saying something, you know, by taking that vaccine and making, you know, a major impact. I mean, you are indeed an influencer. And I've recognized while watching your show, you would have mentioned on a couple of occasions that out of the numbers we are seeing with people who perished, you know people, local and abroad, who lost their lives. And I think based on that, and also you having the COVID last year, all this would have encouraged you to go forward, right, Ian?
Yeah. You know, I'll tell you something, yeah? We lost approximately 1,300 plus already. And Jason, I'll tell you this. Among that 1,300, there are a few people well. There are a few people well. And even I can say publicly that a police officer that died there, Frankie, SAMMY, my good friend, I can remember months ago, Jason, after just a couple of months, maybe a month before he got infected, he and I contemplating on taking this vaccine. I mean, I was anti-vaccine. I was not for the vaccine, maybe. But when I realized, and after Jason, unfortunately, he got infected, he ended up in Couva Hospital, and he died. So I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of people that I know. And I made that decision. It was a personal decision. Because you see, what the public have out here, misinformation. And misinformation is worse. It is worse than than Corona itself. A lot of people have misinformation about this thing. And you know, Jason, we would know that I decided I took the vaccine because I just wanted to live. Now the vaccine, people need to understand this. The vaccine does not stop you from getting Corona, you know. But what it does, it creates that antibodies that you know, and boosts your immune system, that if other variants should take your body, you wouldn't end up in a hospital. You might get a little runny nose, you might get a little sick, you might feel a little nausea, but it wouldn't take you down. And that's what people not understanding. The vaccine would not stop you from getting Corona. And because there are so many variants coming out outside in the world, there are other variants. And when it reaches Trinidad shore, we must make sure that we are vaccinated. So when it comes, you know, of course it might touch us a little bit and we might feel a little nauseous. We might feel a little sick, but we will be able to fight it up because we have the antibodies inside to deal with our immunity and what to boost our immune system. So, Jason, I am encouraging people, and I'm appealing to persons out there, don't add to the statistics out there. Don't add to that because we have lost too many. And I can tell you, Jason.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I know, I recognize you're very passionate about it, and obviously I'm happy that you're able to be real enough. People who know you and watch your show know that sometimes you might change your position, and that is a man being authentic, a man understanding that, you know what,
No, I am being real.
what I might believe yesterday could be different today. Ian, that shades though, when you want to get the vaccine, boy, oh my goodness, Ian, you overdo it with the glasses there, boy.
But to overdo it, if I tell you something, I mean, everybody asking me, yeah, everybody asking me.
Look at them shades. Oh God, Ian, don't do me
That's
that.
Versace, Jason. That's Versace.
Oh, sorry.
That's Versace.
Yeah, let me see.
Can you come on my show? I would like management to
Sincere
get you on my
apologies.
show. Because let me tell you something,
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Take your vaccine. Viewers out there, all the persons that are locked on right now, that follow Jason, follow myself, take the vaccine. Jason, it's no different than you having a firearm. A firearm does not stop you from being robbed. A firearm does not stop you from being attacked by bandits. What it can do, it's a deterrent that you can still fire a shot. A licensed fireman talk, you can still fire a shot. You can still send a warning shot in the air to alert the neighbors, to alert people surrounding you, to bring out people so people know that there is a robbery in progress. Similar with the vaccine. When you take that vaccine, it does not stop you from getting infected. But what it does, it makes sure you don't end up in hospital. It makes sure you don't end up on a ventilator. Tell you what it makes sure.
Ian, I want to switch gears a little bit. Results came out yesterday. I know that when results came out for you, we all did common entrance back in the day. You passed for Karipachaima Jr.
Oh, God, my business in the road.
Right, and then after Karipachaima Jr., where you went on to? Just walk us up really fast to Ian where he's at today. So Karipachaima Jr. into?
I went to senior.
Senior.
And then I home a little bit, and then I ended up getting a job in a lab, and that's it. And I started from there. And then I remember my family, we have a lot of business. We have business interests in sugar water. So, I was always close to the business community. And when we started, after we saw that there was a surge in crime in Central, and I started to make little statements and whatnot. Started to, liaise with Rhonda Dowler. She was then in Newsday, and a lot of persons around, and Richard Charon and all of them.
And that's how it started. And
that's where I started.
And then Win TV was your first intro really into...
The first thing, Win TV was my first opportunity out there, and that's the rest is history. But I will tell you something, Jason.
Yeah.
And I will encourage persons, go after your dream. You can be anything you want to be. I can remember when I went, my first day on television, Jason, it was a mess, like a total mess. I made mistakes. I had this IFB in my head. Back then, I didn't even know what was an IFB because I was like, yeah, well, you all hear me out there, high caller. Yeah, fixing things in my arm here. So you hear me out there? And it was just a total mess. And I realized, and maybe after that, I remember 1 week after, I was in New York, so I went across to Barnes & Noble to get books on doing interviews and television. And I realized all this book and all this thing I read it, let me be myself. And
personality.
Today, I am a product of myself. There's no Ian Alleyne again. There's no Ian Alleyne. There's no Jason. You are who you are.
Of course.
You understand?
And you continue to evolve because I've recognized that your show, primarily it is Crime Watch. That's indeed the essence of it. But I've recognized you've evolved now into commentary of the day, into different issues. Tell me about the evolution, really, of the show.
Realize that so many things happening. Robbery is just not it's crime. First everybody will say talk about stick with crime, but there are a lot of issues that affect the normal man. There are a lot of issues that people might be disenchanted with the current administration. So I have to highlight that. Crime is not just a crime. Crime is also when the citizens are being denied certain stuff from government at the end of the day.
Let me ask you this, Ian. During your rise, and you continue to rise, you would have had ups, downs, and everything in between. You would have experienced it all here in the public landscape and the public space. Also, relationships might have gone awry.
What kind of relationship you talking about by chance there?
Well, I'm just...
Relationship? You're putting up on glass or...
No.
What kind of relationship?
No, because I'm thinking...
Be specific, what you trying to put stone in my rice?
No.
Watching relationship.
Not relation, like business relationships, like TV relationships. Because I always remember the good old days with yourself and Inspector Alexander. I know time sometimes would heal. Do you think at any point there might be some kind of conversation, there might be some kind of coming together somewhere down the road, if more time is able to pass?
Jason, if I tell you something, you will not believe me. But I will tell you the truth today. And I have really evolved out a different person. And you know, and even yourself, nobody knows media, nobody knows popularity like you, Jason. And after, as you get older, it does not matter again. It does not matter. And whatever happened with other persons, I mean, with Alexander and I, that's water under the bridge. That's water under the bridge. That's water under the bridge. I have no animosity. If Alexander should speak to me, hi, Alexander, how are you going? No, we were good. We were best of friends. And I have no animosity for the guy. He has done well. In fact, when he was appointed to SWAT, I made an attempt to give him a shout out on you know, call him, but I didn't get through. But nevertheless, I wish him all the best. Yeah. I have no animosity. Life is too short for that. I tell you, as you get older, all you want is peace of mind.
Of course.
And that is all I'm not looking at. I just say, I don't burn my bridges, you know.
I understand. I'm glad you said that because, I mean, you all would have helped each other in a major way in the earlies. Of course, he's doing his TV thing now, you're doing your thing, and everybody living.
Everybody have their followers.
Yeah. Let me ask you about the documentary, Ian. What's going on this talk about documentary on you, right?
Well, what happened, early, about 2 years ago, just before the corona, I had these people came from, when they do short films and whatnot from Canada and from the US, because they were paying so much attention to what was happening in Trinidad with respect to those on YouTube and Facebook, and they realized the following that I was, you know, my following is very large, and they came, and they started to interview me. They stayed with me a couple of weeks because they just wanted to, what is drawing so many people to watch this show, to draw to Ian Alleyne. And but I mean, meeting these people, and it was just phenomenal. It was just the documentary, just an experience about what I did on Crime Watch. They interviewed Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith, Attorney Lala, all the involvement, what they had to say about the show, the crime fighting, and what was really nice. Was really nice.
When should it?
But I don't want to really make it to the movies, huh?
When should it be out, and when can we get it?
Well, I believe I'm looking at somewhere in September because I know that it was at the film festival in Canada.
What's the name of it, Ian? What's the official name of the documentary?
Ian Alleyne. I think just Ian Alleyne.
Serious? All right, man. All right. I'll look up.
Right, to be honest with you, if I tell you this, yeah, there's so many things going on. I just
I know.
Somebody just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Jason, after being so popular, I think I've reached my ceiling. I've reached the ceiling of popularity. All I need to do is to convert this into money, translate this into plenty money as a celebrity.
Well, I mean, listen, you went Versace glasses, so like money making, Ian.
No, oh God,
Come on.
Watch me. Now, I want to sing a song. You know?
Ian,
I want to sing a song like you, and I want to come out with a big song.
We should do something. Don't worry. When the place open up, Ian, listen, after run.
Hold on. I want to tell you how I feel. I want to tell you how I feel, right?
Go right ahead.
Take the vaccine. I put a little song together. You know this song?
Look at Ian. Look at Ian. Look at this man, boy. Ian, use a whole movie, you know. Ian, after run, we got.
So let me tell you something. All the people out there, take your vaccine because I feel good. It's a great day. It's a great Friday, Jason. Thanks for having me.
For sure.
Remember, take your vaccine. Don't get vaxxed. Get vaxxed.
Ian, all the best, man. We'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Ian is a whole movie, you know. That was amazing. We'll have to have him again at some point in time. We're going to take a pause and come back with more. Still lots to go till 8. Morning Brew on this here Friday.